This is what I'm talking about. Man, we own the only Axie available in the entire world. I'm talking about almost 10 million Axies, and the only Axie that exists with these body parts belongs to me. Hi guys, back to our channel. So this is going to be part 2 of our breathing video that we did previously. I'm sure many of you have already seen that video. If you haven't, just go ahead and check that out, because this is a continuation of that. We did this video about 5 days ago, and the reason why we have to continue it after 5 days is because this egg basically takes 5 days to hatch, and here we are. We're going to be revealing what this egg actually was in terms of what Axie it's going to reveal to us. So this was the video that we covered, and we basically had to cut short the video there because we have to have this 5-day waiting period. That's the time it takes to basically hatch an egg. Alright, so before we go into that, what I'm going to do is we're going to talk about something very special that's happening on Axie Infinity right now, and it's regarding the breeding itself, and it's the breeding event that's going to be taking place. And this is with regards to the 10 millionth Axie that is going to be hatched, and they're giving out a massive prize in terms of to the person that's going to be getting that 10 millionth number Axie. So the person who breeds that is going to win a mystic Japanese land item. And if you have any idea as to what's happening in Axie Infinity right now, you'd know that this means something. This is really huge, because just yesterday there was a sale of a Axie land plot that went up to 550 ETH, and in today's value that's about $2.5 million. That's almost the price of a actual house in the real world, and this is a plot of land sold in the virtual world. And so, considering the fact that they're giving this prize, it's really massive to have a prize like this. And if you want to actually keep track of the Axie breeding event, there's a website called Axie.live. This is a website that tells you the gas fees for all transactions live as they're happening. And just right on top, you have they put in a new box that's going to be tracking the Axie 10 millionth event. And right now, as you can see, it's on Axie 9662616. So that's approximately 2,213 Axies being hatched, being bred every hour. And so the estimated time of when this 10 millionth Axie is going to be hatched is on the 2nd of December. That's 6 days from now. And you can see this, it has a timer as well, 6 days, 8 hours and 27 minutes. And talking about that Axie, the prize, as you can see, it's a mystic part, and this is going to be a massive prize to whoever wins it, because as you know, mystic parts sell for very high value in the Axie Infinity marketplace. So coming back to the marketplace, if you sort it by all and you sort it by the highest ID, it's also going to show you what are the latest count of the Axies being hatched. So that's what we are going to do today. We are going to actually morph this egg into an adult to see what Axie we actually achieved from our breeding that we did 5 days ago. And 5 days ago I actually had to stop on that. See, as you can see, I stopped on this part where the egg is shown, and it did not have anything inside. And as I explained to you, that's because it's I mixed a dusk with a plant. So in all, to my good fortune, I hope we've ended up with a dusk Axie with really good parts. And let's just see right now. Let's just go ahead and morph this into an adult, and hopefully luck is on our side and we get a good Axie, which we can, if we are not going to use it, we're going to rebreathe it again, or we're going to put it up for sale depending on what type of parts it has or how usable it is. So obviously I'm going to test it out in the arena as well before I just give it up. So this is how you actually going to go about this. There's a morph to adult button. Then you can see the parents down here that we use. So those are the genes that each of the parents have. So this was a plant mixed with the dusk, and as I explained, the dusk axie is always healthier and faster than a normal plant. And as you can see, it's not always healthier, but it's always faster than a normal plant. And considering that it's healthier than a normal reptile, you'd always want to go for a dusk axie, trust me. So let's just go ahead and complete this breed. So I'll just go and click on morph adult, and that's when Ronin wallet should give me a pop-up. As you know, last time while we were doing the video, we had to wait quite a bit for the transaction to happen because there was a lot of lag because of the traffic in the marketplace. But hopefully right now things have improved. So let's just go ahead and do this. So I'm just going to click on morph to adult, and that's my pop-up where I need to confirm the transaction. And as I explained to you all last time, once RON token is released officially and it has a value, they're going to be charging us for all these transactions. Right now these transactions are free. We have 100 transactions free every day, but that's not going to happen in future. They're actually going to make us pay for this. Okay, so just ask him to sign. Alright, so that's happening in front of our eyes. This is happening live. So your morph is still being processed. This might take some time, so hopefully it doesn't take too long because I need to complete this on the live video that we are recording here. So I don't want to do any cuts, so let's just hope this happens quickly. So just gotta give it some time because it's, as you know, all these transactions are happening on the blockchain, and depending on, right now as you can see, there's a massive influx of Axies being bred because of this Axie breeding event. Everyone's trying their best. Initially it was 169 Axies per hour, but right now it's moved up to 2164 Axies being hatched, and that is really massive, the amount of Axies being generated per hour, and people are breeding like crazy. And most of this can be attributed towards Katana being released, where it's become much more easier for people to breed Axies. So let's hope we are successful in getting a good Axie out of our breed at least. Alright, so I think it's moment of truth for us. It's loading, it's loading. So I can see we have good morale. I can already see what parts are here. We have Scarab, we have Little Branch. So we managed to get Little Branch and Scarab together with Yam. Silence Whisperer is something which I would not have wanted, but that's something I'll have to just deal with right now. So probably if I'm not going to breed this, I probably give it up to on sale as well, because this particular Axie will work if you're using it on a backline. Right, and not only a backline and the midline as well, because if you're using a double plant, this is very good because it's going to heal the front Axie, and it heals the front Axie for 150 HP. As you can see here, it heals your front, and it's a 0 value card, so plus it gives you 40 shield. So I'm happy over the 3 parts that came in, and those are the parts that I was aiming for actually a pumpkin, but as I said, it's not always that you can get whatever you want in a breed, unless you go deep dive into a deep and you do a couple of breeds constantly, that you're gonna end up with something that you really want. So it's not bad. I'm still going to test this out in the arena before I let this go, or probably I'll use it for breeding as well. I know I can see that the stats are all over the place, the genes are all over the place, so that's not something, but I would have preferred Cute Bunny on this, and it would have been perfect if it had Cute Bunny on it, because I was aiming for that. Unfortunately, I did not get that. So hopefully if I breed it another couple of times, I should end up with what I'm looking at. That is the Cute Bunny with the Little Branch and Scarab. That would have been a jackpot Axie for me actually, because that's exactly what I was aiming for. But anyway, it's not too bad. So we're still waiting for the actual Axie picture to load. If you want to see how it is, as I said, this takes time, as you can see. Okay, so we are still waiting for the image to show, and I just thought of checking into the Axie official Discord, and to my disappointment, I've just read that there's actually an issue where newly morphed Axies, the image is not showing. They're saying the team has fixed this issue, but it's going to take a couple of hours for the images of the Axies to appear. So unfortunately, I will need to continue this video after the image appears and probably show that to you all. So I'm just going to cut the video again and get back to you all the moment I see the image showing on this Axie. I can't even test this out in the arena right now because it's still not available even if I sync it on my account. So I'll just continue this once the image shows. Okay guys, so welcome back, and I'm quickly going to reveal to you what the Axie that we bred was, and the image is finally appearing. So let's just go ahead and take a look. They finally fixed the issue. So here's the beautiful Axie that we bred. Little Branch, Scarb, Silence Whisper and Yam. So I'm pretty much happy with what we achieved. As I said, we were aiming for the Little Branch, Scarb and Yam on one Axie, and hopefully it would have been with Cute Bunny, but as I said, you don't always get what you try for, but you got to keep trying, you got to keep rebreeding. So if you see, the stats are pretty good as well. It has 54 health, 40 speed because it's a dusk. These have massive stats, and it has a 43 morale, so that's going to be an additional help to us to get a massive crit on the Little Branch. As you know, the Little Branch is going to increase the crit chance by 20% if it's chained or comboed with plant card, and I have 2 plant cards, so those guys are not going to escape this Little Branch charge crit. And I hope it crits massive and kills all those double enemies especially. And we are going to cause even more problems for them with this Scarab that's going to block their healing for 2 rounds. So this is the buff of season 19, one of the cards that was buffed up for season 19. And I'm so really happy that we got an Axie like this. As you can see that it did take on much of the color and the stats of the parent Axie that was there. So the parent Axies were these two. That's with the lagging Scarab, Cute Bunny, Yam, and we have Little Branch, Cute Bunny, Pumpkin, Yam. So that's what we went for, and we were hoping to get a Cute Bunny, but we did not. So probably we can rebreed this 2 again, and hopefully in the next 2 or 3 breeds we will be able to achieve that Axie with the Cute Bunny. But I'm really happy about this one. But let's just go ahead and check in the marketplace and see how we stand against the other Axies on the marketplace. As I told you, it's reaching up to 10 million. So let's just check out the marketplace and see how well our Axie is going to do against the other Axies there, and what's actually for sale, and whether we're going to be actually going to make some money on this Axie. So the parts in the marketplace and check out how our Axie has fared, whether we going to be able to make some money on this Axie. So I selected the first part, Yam, and Scarab. This is a sought after card right now, an ability, because of the buff that has happened, and there's so many healing plants, and that's why this card is sought after at this point of time. So Little Branch, as you can see right now, we have, as I told you, it's 10 million. So whatever you're looking at, the number is for all Axies available across the marketplace, whether on sale or not for sale. The ones without numbers are not for sale. So this is what I'm talking about. This is called breeding a really good Axie, a really rare Axie. I've not even finished typing the last part, that is the Silence Whisper. I'm going to go ahead and type, and as you can see, it's already 21 Axies, just 21 Axies in the whole marketplace, and I'm talking about almost 10 million Axies. And we've bred an Axie which is amongst the 21 Axies that you see right here. So let's further go ahead and type the last part, that is the Silence Whisperer. Yes! This is what I'm talking about, man. We own the only Axie available in the entire world. I'm talking about almost 10 million Axies, and the only Axie that exists with these body parts belongs to me. This is what I call breeding a jackpot Axie, a dusk Axie with massive body parts, and I own the only Axie that exists in this whole world in 2.5 million players right now, active players, and with almost 10 million Axies in the world, I own the only Axie in the world with these body parts and these stats. So this is what I'm talking about. Oh man, I cannot believe that I own the only Axie available in the whole world. And as you can see, it's on all, so it's not that there's something on sale or sale. There's nothing on sale. There's no other Axie that exists like this, like the one I have. And I've not even selected plant and dusk. If I go ahead and select dusk, there's no Axie like this that exists. I don't even need to select any other parts right now, any other stats. Man, this is called breeding an absolute jackpot of an Axie. So I hope I'm able to sell this for a really good price. If I cannot use this, I'm going to test this out in the arena, and hopefully I can use this as another breeder, because I have other zero breed Axies as well, and we can continue breeding because these parts are sought after. I'm still looking to get a little just one more part on it, that is the cute bunny. That's what I was aiming for, and it's on the back gene, so hopefully I can pull it out in another breed. But I love these three other parts. It's Scarab, it's going to block healing for 2 rounds. Silence Whisper is not bad if you're using this as a mid Axie. You cannot use this Axie in the front because obviously it heals a front teammate. If you are in the front, you're not going to heal your opponent, obviously. So it makes no sense to put this in the front. This is a midline Axie and it's going to cause massive damage. I hope I can pair this with one of the other Axies that I have, and hopefully find a good combination and a good team comp, which is going to take me higher up in the MMR as well. So if in case I'm not able to use this if it doesn't fit in with my composition of teams that I have, I'm going to put this up on the market and hopefully sell this for a really good price, because this is a zero breed right now because it's just brand new. And man, I own the only Axie in the world. So what do you think about that? Isn't that amazing? Oh man, I cannot get over this. I own the only Axie in the world. In 10 million Axies, I own the only Axie that exists. Oh, this is so exciting. I'm really happy about what I've achieved with this breed. So I really hope that this is an inspiration to all of you all to go ahead and try out breeding. I've shown you how easy it is to breed with your SLP, with Katana, and you can just go ahead, swap your Katana, on Katana, swap your SLP for wheat and just breed it, and you can certainly make a killing of money on this particular breeding. And obviously there are certain things you got to keep in mind. You cannot just expect to breed some rubbish and put it in the market and expect to make money. So choose your right breeders and hopefully you'll be successful. So if this inspired you, this video is an inspiration to you, please share it with your friends, your family, and motivate people to do well and earn more money. Okay, because don't be satisfied with what you're achieving, try and earn even more. Okay, there's a whole lot of money to be made out there. Go ahead and earn it. Alright, so if you do enjoy this video, come back again, subscribe to our channel, share this video, like and subscribe to our channel, and we look forward to seeing you again in future as well. God bless and do well. Thank you.